Void Rivals #2. Is this actually a good comic or just a gateway Transformers comic? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to review this using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. When you add them all up, you get something out of 10. So Void Rivals issue 1, I think I liked it. It had Jetfire in it at the very end, so that was kind of my gateway into it. I wasn't going to get it. Rob Kirkman obviously is a trusted name. He's written some pretty good stuff, obviously. What was that zombie thing called? And it reminded me of Enemy Mine, right, with Lou Gossett Jr. and Bridges when they land on the planet. They're like they don't like each other. They have to learn to work together. It's literally that played out. Not as good as that movie, of course, but it's okay. I don't remember what I gave the first issue out of 10, but we'll talk about this one. So for the storyline, I'm gonna give it a 1. Look, I like it, but I'm not like dying over it. It's still like I've seen this done before. I'm starting to sense that this is more about introducing elements from Transformers rather than telling its own story. This is one of the downsides of trying to do these little Easter egg things, because I feel like this entire thing worked up to a final page where you have a Transformers reference. It's a reference that I don't really know. I've been going through the Transformers recently. If you've been seeing my videos, my streams, Sean and I have been doing some of the Transformers comics, so we're just starting out with the Transformers comics. I watched G1 when it was on TV as a kid, and I own them all. It's all down here. I own every Transformers cartoon up until there was the Headmasters, and there's like 2 or 3 after that, and I've got Beast Wars and Beast Machines and whatever. And then after that, I don't really have anything after that. I've seen all the Bay movies, of course, which I don't really like. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't know that. Like I thought, oh yeah, this is from Transformers. I thought I didn't know exactly what it was. I'm not gonna spoil it. So I looked it up. I was like, oh, okay, yes. So I thought it was a Transformers thing, but I wasn't sure, and I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, it is. And again, so it feels like it's just leading up to this thing here. You got your 2 alien races, the Agorians and Zertonians. Sure, I don't remember these characters' names. You got the 2 people stranded on the planet. They got to work together. This entire comic, they just have to work together to repair the ship and get off the world. That's it. So I'm still giving the storyline a 1, which is a pass because, it's okay. Pacing, I'm gonna give it a 1. I was a little bit teeny, not bored, but like, get on with it. Again, I feel like issue 1 and issue 2 could have been combined to be one comic and still have your little cameos of Jetfire and, whoever you see at the end of this one. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Art, I'm going to give the art, I'm actually going to give it a 1.5. It actually fits for this comic. I actually really like this cover. It actually, to me, it does fit this style. So maybe even, yeah, 1.5. I'll give it 1.5. I almost showed you the last page there. So like, I like this ring idea. This ring, the way they visualize it's cool because it's broken. So it's like the two races are on the different rings. That's kind of neat. So that's kind of cool. And before I get into characters, just want to say thank you to my patrons. Thanks guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, then you're seeing it a week late, sometimes even 2 weeks late, depending on how it works. If you want to see my videos as soon as they post, at least a week early, then you can join up on Patreon. It's patreon.com/jman77. The link will be in the description. If you're already on Patreon, then I super thank you. It's awesome. I didn't think I'd get anybody signed up, but we do have a few people, so that's great, and I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into the characters. I'm gonna give the characters a 1. They're okay. It just feels very generic. It's like, yeah, okay, you got the 2 of them. They've been lied to. Like, I don't know. I feel that in Enemy Mine, which is what I'm kind of thinking about, it's just done way better. But it's okay. Enjoyment factor, I'm going to give it a 1. So I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. That is a pass. A 5.5 still means it's a pass. It's not a garbage comic. Some people might even give this a 7 or 8. They might be really into it. If you haven't seen this concept done before, and if you haven't seen it done better, you might be more into it. I'm just kind of like, 3 issues. That's the magic number. Issue 3. That's where this needs to pick up, or else I'm done. So you'll see an issue 3 review. I might not even get it in physical form. Maybe I will. I'll see. But after that, if you see me reviewing it in digital, then you know that it's okay. But if you don't see any more reviews after number 3, then you know that I just dropped it. I'll probably let you know when I review issue 3. But yeah, seems like it's just like, oh, let's insert this Transformers thing just to get you geared up for the Transformers comic. I'm looking forward to the Transformers comic, but just because it's Transformers, I have no other reason to look forward to it. So we'll see how that plays out. But anyways, that's my review for Void Rivals number 2. Until next time.